Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Aaron Knuckles here to give you episode 3 of the Challenge War of the Worlds episode recap. And it's the final one before the new episode comes on tonight. I think I made great time for this. So let's get down into it. So just like last week, they did a little bit of talking and off to the challenge. But when the last episode ended, the challenge with the elimination was over. Hunter and Georgia were shown a relic. Yeah, we don't know what it does. Probably should have mentioned in the last one, but what it does is that when you win elimination, you win a relic, so it makes you safe from elimination. So it's kind of cool. You're getting an award. You're getting an award for winning elimination, which I think is pretty dope. This is kind of like almost like Vendez. How Vendez, you win elimination, you get a grenade, and it's either take money from somebody, give someone a disadvantage, or do something to someone in the next challenge. I don't know, but it was definitely cool to see. But I'm glad to see that you're getting an award for winning elimination. Normally, be like, hey, your award is being safe, but not only are you safe, but when you in the next elimination comes, you're safe. So that's gonna be a huge relief. So in this episode, Johnny sees how the UK kids are, a big group, they are going to be tied together, and he brings me that. It's a good point. I think I may have mentioned in the last video or whatever, but I get a feeling that at the end of this episode, at the end of this, I feel as though the vets might be in trouble. I'll talk to that later in the episode, but yeah, he's probably a good point. Like this UK kids are like a huge alliance. His alliance is Leroy and Bananas already alliance right there. He also said Zach and Kyle as well. So obviously Wes, him and Wes are big time rivals. But maybe they should have in this season. Maybe they should have in this season. But I'll explain that later. Now we also have Zach. Just his head's not in this game at all. His relationship being attacked, him getting into an argument with Jenna, like it was bad, and it only got worse in this episode. So, like I said, we wasted no time and get started in the challenge. And this challenge was physical, man. Another physical challenge, and I freaking loved it. So, it was called Search and Destroy. So, basically, one heat of guys, one heat of girls. So basically, the guys would have to, like, the guys would have to run in this maze and look for a ball. When they get to the ball, they get to the teammate, and they got to run across the mud pit and look for a ball. Now, the flip side is that it was like 15. It was like less. It was like 12 balls. It was only 12 balls, and it was 15 people. So it's 3 balls less. So three teams are gonna get eliminated in each heat. So first heat was guys searching for the ball, giving it to the girls, and the next heat was the girls searching, the guys giving it to the ball. So John brought up a good point. This is the type of challenge where you see where alliances are formed, and he was so right about that. So we already saw Hunter and Wes working together. Like that was a no secret. They said that in the last episode. But the biggest takeaway was when Morgan got the ball, you saw Cam and Ninja Dally already attacking her right there, showing that they do not want her to win whatsoever. Like the head was out on it was pretty much on Bananas right there. So it was very tough. It was very tough to see. Like I'm a fan of Bananas and I like Morgan. I just wanted this team to do well, but it's like, hey, this team is definitely not gonna make it. Like some of the girls were just going through easily. Like Maddie went through. Like Nani and Jenna were the first ones. They got off easily. Maddie got off easily. Like the first ones were like easy stuff. But as the rounds got slower and slower, it got tougher. But the girls in this challenge that were like, oh my god, seriously, were Shaylin and Julia. Those girls just got owned by the other girls. Like it was bad, man. It's like, oh god, I feel so sorry for Leroy and ZT. Like they don't have the best parties, and I don't want to talk bad on Julia and Shaylin. I don't know in person, but it's like, oh man, this is just not gonna be good. But who really impressed me this time was Cam, yo. She had a bunch of girls all over her and stuff like that, and she still made it through. Like, I gotta give that girl huge props. Now, in the guys' heat, we already saw when the guys had to go through the mud, we already saw Western about a Hunter, like I said, show their alliance right there. But the biggest takeaway from this challenge was Zach said he did the most boneheaded decision, was just threw the ball out there. Basically, he was giving it to Wes, and Wes goes across. I think this was like in the second round. Like I can't remember the full rounds of everyone who got eliminated, but those are the biggest takeaways. And it's like John was like, "Yo, like bro, what the hell?" So he aligns with Wes, and then it almost looked that way too. But in the end, the three teams that won this were Cam and Ashley. Ashley just was like in the last was the part of the last. He just made it through at the last. I think it was the last one, but every guy was on him, but he managed to go through right through the line. So I'm happy for those two. Ninja Natalie and Polly won. I'm happy for those two as well. And yeah, West indeed, basically, with Zach helping him out. Like I said, I don't know if it was the second round or third round, but with Zach helping him out, like that was an easy win for them right there. So clearly the lines were like showing right there. So after the challenge, West, Bananas was pissed. Bananas was basically so like, yo, so so Zach, are you in alliance with West? And I don't think this. It looked like Zach was when he threw the ball like that, but I don't think he really meant to like hand the ball over to West and be like, hey, I'm in alliance with you right there to get Johnny out of here. So like, it was not meant to be that way. I don't think so. As the tribunal was forming, the teams that there were set for elimination were Johnny and Mark, which no surprise, that's from West. Maddie and Kyle, which is from Polly, that's no surprise. And then Cam and asked to the burn vote, because honestly, I don't know who Cam and Ash have a problem with right now in this competition. Like, I don't know. But, Amanda and Josh were a burn vote. Now, when they have the little tribunal discussion, when the Bananas and Murray was there, it's like, Banner just said to the point, it's like, hey, is this all you guys? Was just Wes? And clearly, no one else said anything. Oh, it was just Wes. And Banana was saying, yo, man, it's too soon, man. It's too soon. It's too soon. And I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, yo, you want to get rid of your biggest competition yet. So, but I said, I have a bad feeling with that. And I'll talk about that later. So then, Maddie and Kyle were discussing with Paul. He's like, hey, man, we Paul was Kyle was all saying that he shouldn't let anyone else do your dirty work. He's clearly trying to save his own ass to not get sent to elimination. Because early on in the episode, we see Maddie and Paulie kissing. Now we all know Kyle. That's why I was like Kyle and Maddie. Kyle's just into hooking up every girl on that season. Like that's his game. But here's the problem with him hooking up with Maddie. Y'all are teammates, so if you do something to piss her off, it might hurt. You might hurt you guys in the competition. Like, let's be real about that stuff. Like that, it's going to hurt them. So, Kyle just gotta be careful. Like, hey, he can do what he wants. Man can live her life too, but like, hooking up is one thing. But when you guys are teammates, it's like, you gotta be careful with that. Like, Kyle better stick to that girl and that girl, because if he goes with somebody else, like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be terrible. Like they could be on the verge of like going home. So they just gotta be careful with that. So I said it wasn't too much to say in this episode right there. It was just mainly, the whole Zach thing, not his head getting into it. Then, we get to elimination now. Of course, everybody's single vote for the tribunal. Wes and Dee voted for Morgan and Bananas. Paulie and Natalie voted for Kyle and Maddie, and then Ashley and Cam voted for Josh. Oh yeah, no. Before I get to, I forgot. I almost forgot about that. Amanda and Josh got into the argument, so it's like Josh just brought up a good point. It's like, hey, everybody here does not like you, and then Amanda starts talking bad to her partner and stuff like that. Like, yeah, man, Zach was right, man. It was only a matter of time before Amanda and Josh got into it, and bam, they got into it in like episode 3. So that's just funny to see, but like, yo, come on, it's like, come on, man, this is your only like partner in the game right now, because actually your friend who's basically your alliance went home. Like, I don't know who like Hunter is probably not a big fan of you because you said him in. Like, who else is in your alliance? Like, who else is in your alliance, man? Like, come on, you can't treat your only ally in the game like shit. Like, it's just bad. It's just really bad. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Ashley can't vote for Amanda and Josh, but it was a stalemate. So Cam made a good point. It's like, hey, so is everyone else going to switch? Everyone wasn't switching their vote. So No, if it's a stalemate, we see it happen. We see what happened. Like people from the tribunal might go in, so they had to pick somebody. So they chose Johnny, and they chose Johnny and Morgan. So that was a power move right there. Because in the preview for the episode 2 was saying a challenge legend will go home. So Morgan and Bananas were sent down, and who did they pick? They picked Zach, which I did. I don't believe Zach was in alliance with Wes. Like Zach, which Bananas calls Zach a fake friend, and it's like I don't think he really. Well, here's the thing. I don't think Zach and Bananas are friends. I just think they're cool with each other. Like they'll have each other's back from like time and time and again. So yeah, I think that was a bad move from Bananas calling Zach a fake friend. So the challenge I had to do was map it out. And normally when it comes to elimination with Bananas, he always gets to play like these puzzles that just do not suit him very well. So basically, the guys are hanging. The girls that had on a puzzle piece, they had this flag, and they had put it on the country that represents that on the right country. So basically, if you weren't paying attention to social studies class, this challenge was not meant for you. And I don't know that by the numbers you got it right, but in the end, Zach won, and it sucked to see Bananas go home so early. It really did, but unfortunately, West pulled the trigger. But here's the reason why I said this wasn't a good move, because it's what Bananas said. These UK alliance are huge. Even think about it this way. Ashley, and like unlike her, Ashley and Chase went home, Americans. Now Bananas and Morgan went home, Americans. So like right now, these UK kids are like taking over right now. So I understand they're rivals, but this could come back home, because if they were to work together, they could get these UK kids out. But as of right now, these UK kids are taking over. So this could hurt them, especially in the next episode when they're doing a double elimination. So I'm nervous for this one, and I'm really nervous for my vets. I really, really am. And at the end of the elimination, you see Zach is just is just upset, man. He is just he. I think he really felt bad. Like I guess maybe in his eyes, Ben was a friend to him. But I guess it's pronounced. It's like no. So it really meant something a lot to him. And also, Carl was saying during the cheer, Kyle was cheering for Bananas. So we don't even know where these alliances line up right now. So it's kind of interesting. But anyway, that was about it. Like I rushed these 3 ones to talk about the fourth one for tonight. So the fourth one will probably be like the longest one tonight, honestly. So listen, I'm excited. Like I said, this season's getting off to. I'd like to see it so far. I said we get a challenge and elimination, but now double elimination tonight, because it's a lot of people, and there are a lot of people in this too. So we'll see how it plays out, because there's a preview that CT is pissed, so which means he's gonna be in that elimination. So I just hope we don't see another a challenge champion legend go home. So I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and look forward to tonight's episode. All right, everyone, take care. See ya.